really in the first few versions, all we're going to be trying to do is solve their brain injuries. So it's like don't worry that it's not going to sneak up on you.
Imagine a world where you could walk even if you had a spinal cord injury. Or your elderly grandmother remembers your name. Maybe you want to learn a new language for your vacation coming up in a week. In the future, it may all be possible thanks to Neuralink. Let me know in the comments how you feel about brain implant technology. Neuralink is a neurotechnology company founded by Elon Musk in 2016. The company is developing an implantable brain-computer interface, or BCI, which is capable of turning thoughts into action. The Neuralink BCI could potentially make neurological disorders including Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and spinal cord injuries a thing of the past. Neuralink's BCI could also be used to enhance human cognition and performance. Neuralink's BCIs are made up of a thin, flexible thread that is threaded through the brain. The threads are so fine and delicate that a robot actually has to perform the surgery. The thread is made up of thousands of tiny electrodes that can record and stimulate neural activity, just like the brain's own synapses. The BCI is connected to a computer or mobile device, which can be used to control devices, play games, or do something like type with your mind. Neuralink has successfully implanted its BCI in a number of pigs. The pigs were able to use their thoughts to control a robotic arm and even to play video games. When pigs fly may not be a joke anymore. Neuralink is currently working on developing BCIs that can be safely and effectively implanted in humans. These BCIs have the potential to revolutionize the way we treat neurological disorders and enhance human cognition. For example, Neuralink's BCIs could be used to stimulate the brain to improve memory and cognitive function in people with Alzheimer's disease. Or it could be used to enhance human cognition and performance by improving memory, learning, and attention. Another use case for the chip? To improve athletic performance and help people learn new skills more quickly. Neuralink's BCIs could create a new form of communication that allows people to communicate with each other telepathically. Imagine having a conversation with someone without opening your mouth. Technology like this could be used to help people with speech or language disorders. Or it could be used as a new way to communicate with friends and family. Neuralink's BCIs are still in the early stages of development, but they have the potential to revolutionize the way we live and work. In the future, we could live longer, healthier, and more productive lives. In addition to potential benefits, Neuralink's BCIs also raise a number of ethical concerns. Some people worry that the Neuralink's BCIs could be used to control people's thoughts or to create a mind control society. Imagine if you could put a thought into someone's head and they follow through with it. Now we're talking science fiction. Who knows? In the future, you may be able to upload your consciousness into a chip and live forever. Sound familiar? Others worry that Neuralink's BCIs could be used to create a superhuman class of people who have access to enhanced abilities that are not available to the rest of the population. Most likely, the cost of obtaining one of these chips will be expensive. Only individuals with money will be able to afford this type of tech. It's important to have a public discussion about the potential benefits and risks of Neuralink's BCIs before they are widely available. Regulators will need to determine if the benefits of this technology outweigh the risks, and that Neuralink's BCIs are used for medical purposes and not for human enhancement. On May 25, 2023, Neuralink received FDA approval to conduct a first in-human clinical trial of its brain implant. The trial will involve a small group of patients with severe neurological disorders such as quadriplegia or blindness. The goal of the trial is to test safety and efficacy of Neuralink's implant in humans. Elon Musk has said that he hopes to start testing the implant in humans by the end of 2023. However, it's important to note that the FDA approval process is complex and can take several months or even years to complete. It is also possible that the trial could be delayed or even halted if any safety concerns are found. The FDA approval was granted under the agency's Breakthrough Device Designation Program, which is designed to speed up the development and review of medical devices that have the potential to treat serious or life-threatening conditions. The goal of the safety trial is to test the safety of the implant and to determine the optimal dosage of the stimulation. If the safety trial is successful, Neuralink will then conduct an efficacy trial, which will involve a larger group of patients. The efficacy trial will test the effectiveness of the implant in treating neurological disorders. If the efficacy trial is successful, Neuralink will then seek FDA approval for commercial use of the implant. The timeline for human testing is still uncertain and could be delayed for a number of reasons such as safety concerns or regulatory hurdles. Neuralink, however, has made significant progress in developing its brain implant technology and is well positioned to begin human testing in the near future. How do you feel about Neuralink's BCI chip? Is it a miracle waiting to happen or a nightmare in progress?